how I learned to get closure. This one is a tricky one because it's probably the one that's taken me the longest. And I mean, we can go like 13 layers deep on this one and be like, what are the different ways in which closure manifests? By that I just mean closure is another term, phrase, way of saying letting go. And if you really just allow yourself to sit with closure, there are a couple different dimensions here. The first one being the longing, right? There's a longing, there's a desire for closure. And the longer we hold on to that desire, that wanting, the more we stay in that state of being, right? If they say if you want to manifest something, you got to like let it go. You recognize what the want is, and then you just acknowledge that it's on its way. But if you stay stuck in that state of longing, well, then all you're going to put out and get back is more longing. The other dimension of closure the other part of letting go is choosing closure. Right, with that part of we get what we put out. There is only, look, what I'm trying to say is that it's a choice. You have to choose that the closure you want is not only already here, but that the thing that you're having trouble letting go is no longer a choice. So I mean, think about closure. If you want something to be closed, to be finite, to be done, to be behind you, then realize there's still an opening there. If you want closure, realize that there's still an opening there. Like I said, this is something that I've struggled with very deeply, embarrassingly. Got hung up on women and issues and situations that didn't merit that much thought and energy and attention. Long after the event passed, I was still thinking about it. And again, going deeper in it, this is a pattern in behavior. And patterns have an inception, a place where the pattern started. You can always trace it back to childhood and formative years. But no matter what, the solution, the magic pill, is presence and radical acceptance. Presence and radical acceptance. It does nothing to think about moving forward. It does nothing to think about how you've already chosen closure. True closure is being here in the present moment. True closure is accepting that things have turned out in the way that they've turned out, and not in the way that we wanted them to.